didn't realise I was coming on this quick. Anyway, it is what it is. I just came from one gathering and here we are, like lightning. So, can you hear me clearly, everyone else?
Yes.
Cool. I just need to pay respects of the lands I am here on. So I'm in beautiful Australia. So I need to pay respects to the past and present original people that landed here, the kaitiakis, the guardians, known throughout the world as the Aboriginal people. I also am connected by law to the Walker family. So my skin name and initiation is Nampujuri, mother of many, protector of children. So I have to do that first to respect the people of whom I lay my feet on, the lands where I am. So tēnā koe from Aotearoa, proudly born, my homelands, also known as New Zealand. Talofa from Samoa, Bulavanaka from Fiji, and everywhere else in the world, greetings. I'm just going to try and bullet point why I'm here, what I bring, what I come to exchange, and what's coming in the future. I was chosen, and that's what happens in our bloodlines, to be trained to do the work that's needed to be in service. My work and training has been to heal people, heal the lands, heal the energies, and to educate and awake people's minds, souls, and spirits to remember why we were here. We were brought here to look after our paradise and enjoy it. Of course, we won't go there, and we know where we're at today in 2021. We need to go back in connection with the sources of life. We need to use what we have here smartly to reclaim our paradise, our home, look after Mother Earth, look after the elements, and also be role models for the future generations, the children and grandchildren. I'm coming up with my fourth grandchild, so I feel very blessed. The work I've been doing of recent, my whole life in Aotearoa, I was a youth and family specialist and did programs around trauma and behavioural healings, and that was for about 25 years. I came across to Australia to help the people here find a voice and speak with them, to formulate and support the sovereign movement of treaties and legislation. Why? Because landing my feet here in another country, it was needed, it was guided by spirit and by our elders, our ancestors, to come here as I didn't hold the wounds, so I could be of full service with full energy. Why? Because the people here, the original people here, are still getting treated the same as their ancestors yesterday, in today, with no hope of tomorrow. Things are changing slowly, and that's why we're all here bridging technology, which is a blessing, but still things still need to be moved quicker, smarter, and in unity, like all of us here today. I also had to wait till 2017, guided by our old people, of when I would become a grandmother. Then my passage of rights, I can go across the waters and do my personal research on what's working and what's not. That was the start of my global walk in 2017, and still I'm on that today, going to many countries to see what the ancestors of those lands were needing, to see how people were behaving, to expose things that weren't working, especially around spiritual abuse. I went back and forth, self-funded, my mission to date, to bring truth, find solutions and put them in action. Hence my global campaigns that I will kick off at the end of this year and be ready to implement in 2022. Campaigns of no harm to all life, focusing on healing our men. our men are in the stats, so we need to find solutions of healing domestic violence. My passion is stopping and working around human trafficking of our babies, our children. Also through a documentary, starting with 5 countries, of bringing truth to the world to educate and bring awareness in what's happening in our countries, and in them through letting the elders speak, our wisdom keepers, passing it down to our young people, and being in ceremony on those lands. What I saw was a lot of beautiful people are in movement, a lot of people are consciously awake, but how can they help us? They need to understand what is needed in connection with the sources of life, from Father Sky down to Mother Earth. Without the connection within them, through a ceremony, then we're going to find balance. And everyone has a ceremony, hence why we'll go to different countries and work with those people to bring people in through heart, through mind, through our integration through our bellies, our sacred wombs. And the movement is through the woman. It is woman's time now to stand up. The structure of our men going right back before the Romans, the men controlled, the men talked, and they forgot about us in many ways. Hence why a lot of the movements are to train, guide, and teach the younger generation. Our young women need to be pulled into safety, protection, etiquette, and to give them the tools they need to feel safe and freedom of speech. And there's a lot more, but that's just a few of the information I can share today. I know this is all to do with inspiring our women, but also if we have a look at what are we facing, domestic violence is one of the highest out there. What is the cause of that? 95% are our men that need healing so they can come back in balance with us as women. The family structures can be in balance. The next generation can be with their partners, with our young leaders, our children growing up in a foundation that's stable. And so that's a lot of the up and coming work. Truth in action. A lot of people through our blessing in disguise, through our COVID in 2019, we won't go there, so we'll be here all day. A lot of people went into vision quest, a lot of people learned, a lot of people didn't, but a huge percentage consciously did awake. So we are in a movement of solutions. And for those that understand, that come from First Nations people, none of this is new. It always has been a way to bring them back into harmony with life, and that is done through dance, prayer, food, and sharing. And we are in a movement of collaboration. And technology, we must give thanks to technology, which some of us Indigenous people got forced in the lockdown to use technology. A lot of it is not our way, but with our elders, we use this tool to allow them to come and speak before they all are leaving us very soon. So that is also one of the important roles I will be doing in asking for the support and resources to walk with a film crew to film the last of our elders so our children can see them in person. Everyone's doing VR, virtual reality out there. That also brings a bit of falseness of a reality in animation. Our elders are not animation, they're real. They are the medicine, they are precious. And so AR, actual reality, is what I want to move through with the camera, to see our elders in the raw, in the flesh, with their voices, with their stories, with their harmonic healing, natural, and put that together so our children in technology can still have a chance to see realness, healing in the raw flesh with our elders. And they need that tool to be there for them when they become older. So it's a little bit about, in a nutshell, what I do, who I am, what I'm bringing. And for those of us that are on here, thank you for all of our time. I know there must have been lots of sharing. I think my time's up. I don't usually, we have a little bit of a bell or something. So yes, is that time? I'm not sure how you're running with time. Who's in?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I will finish with a few words of prayer. I'm not sure how you're doing your timekeeping. Is it up? Is time up?
No, I think you still have some time.
Okay. So I just want to finish with a few words for all of our women. Is the importance right now is our role modeling to our younger generation. And I have 3 children and 300 adopted ones. So my children were in the last era movement of influences. They were part of the breakups within family. So hope, because I see the changeover in my grandchildren. So we are holders of the responsibility to be accountable for the new way coming forward with our children. And I give my strength and love to all women of today, because I know we are going to reclaim the future. So I always celebrate with gratitude that we have time to fix and get solutions to not repeat what our ancestors went through. So I'll finish with the prayer. I'm going to sing a song. It's a prayer. It's very short, but it belongs to all of us women here, and you'll understand it. So I'm going to sing it through, and then I'll do it again with the celebration. It's from Samoa, my mother's homelands, and it goes like this. Sa vali vali, we, all of us here, are on the same walk. Tau tala tala, there's been too much talk, it's time for action. That's what we're doing. Alofiata oi, spirit, our ancestors are watching over us. So it's time also to take it easy, whai whai le mu. We must take care of number 1 before we take care of others. And on 3, I'm going to sing it now, but on 3, at the end when I say 1, 2, 3, I want all of us to give a yell, shee-hoo, of a celebration. So, sa vali vali, we're on our walk. Tau tala tala, too much talk. Alofiata oi, spirit loves you. Take it easy, whai whai le mu. Take it easy, whai whai le mu. 1, 2, 3. All right, love you all. Thank you.